Hey everybody, it's Vicky with Dementia with Grace. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. We are going to talk today about caregiver guilt. We've just talked about it very recently, but I wanted to remind you of a little moniker, a little colloquialism that I use in my life that I wish I would have put in a video before. So we're going to do it now. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. Let me say that again. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. You don't have to wear familiar word finding difficulties. You don't have to wear failure around your neck like a noose, or around, I have a tattoo, or around your tattoo. You don't have to treat it as a end all. It's the worst thing that ever happened. You know, whatever you did that you consider a failure, treat it as a lesson. You know, not that you're the worst caregiver that ever walked the face of the earth. That's just not the case. There is no perfect caregiver. There is no one way to be a perfect caregiver. But there are thousands of ways to be a very good caregiver. And I want you to focus on that. Now, if I just come on here and I say, now, just get rid of that grief, just get rid of that grief. It's a feeling, not a, it's a visitors or feelings, not roommates. I say that a lot too. Another one that could apply here. Feel bad about whatever you did, okay? Feel bad, feel fully bad, feel good and downright bad. And then let yourself have some grace. Give yourself some grace. Likely, whatever happened, whatever mistake happened, even if it was a mistake, it's not going to live forever. It's going, time passes and mistakes pass. So I just want you to give yourself a little bit of grace, a little bit of leeway. Maybe take a day, if you can, if there's any way that you can take a day away from caregiving, arrange, a sitter, something just for one day, for you to get away from the situation and reconnect with yourself and say, okay, I'm not a bad person. I'm doing the best I can. That's what I would do. We're having a raging storm come up here, and so my lights are blinking. You might see that. But I just want to just drop in and tell you that one thing. Probably somebody else, another dementia caregiver somewhere in the world, has done the same thing or worse. So just don't you can't help but think about it, but put it in the proper perspective, okay? You're not the worst person that ever lived. You're not the worst caregiver ever. There are not people who could be doing it perfect. There might be people that do it different, but what's to say that's better? Dementia caregiving is a hard journey. And there are so many difficult components to it: emotional, financial, religion. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. You just get to a point where you think, can I do it right? Can I ever do it right? Would she be better off being with somebody else? If you're really asking yourself those questions, then sit down with a piece of paper and make you a pro and con list. These are what's good about her being with me. These are the things that are bad about her being with me, and bring it up in a family meeting or consider placement. But I bet you, if you really think about it, and even ask anybody else, heck, come on the group and ask us, am I a terrible person because X, Y, Z? And I'm sure that we will tell you, you're not a terrible person. We've done it ourselves before, right? Okay. If you don't know the group, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a Facebook group for dementia caregivers. It is called Dementia with Grace. That's the channel. That's my book title. That's everything. So it's on Facebook, Dementia with Grace Caregiver Support Group. And we're open 24/7. You can ask a question at any time and you will get an answer. All you have to do is either click in the link. There'll be links down below. Either click in the link and ask to join, or just go to Facebook and type in Facebook support group. Dementia with Grace would be enough to type. If you start typing Dementia with Grace, you're going to see a group and a couple of pages, but that's all you have to deal with. And then you click in through there and we'll find you. We'll find you searching around in there. Failure is not a tattoo. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. See, the deeper I get into my seizure disorder, the more word finding difficulties I am finding. And I know that that's part of early onset dementia. I know that, and I'm frustrated about it, but you know what? If that's what's for me, then that's what's for me. I hope what's for me never misses me, and what is not meant for me never hits me. That's another country saying. So, all right. I love y'all. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell. The bell will let you know that we're have a new video up. I don't know who we is. Me and that frog in my pocket, I guess. I'm full of countryisms this afternoon. But somebody will let you in, and then come on over to the group, and we'll get let in there. And then Twitter, I don't do anything with. So basically just this Facebook group that I'm talking about, and this YouTube channel is all you need to know about, okay? All right. I'm working on the second edition of my book, so it will be available soon with some more just shining wisdom or something. All right. Okay. I love y'all. I'm glad that y'all let me have a good time. I just want joy and peace and love for all of you. That's what I want, okay? All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.